MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dragon Stadium here at Southwest ISD in Medina Valley. Getting ready to take on the Southwest Dragons. The Panthers 1-0 in district play. This will be their second game of district. They had a 2-1. They finished 2-1 in the tournament they played in over the weekend. They beat Corpus Christi Moody and Robstown, and then they lost. I think it was like 5-4. It was a very close game. And I think that was the championship game of that tournament. Lost a close one. The Panthers with 3 losses on the season. They've played very well up to this point, and they'd like to keep that going here against Southwest as they get really into the brunt of district play now. They'll have Southwest, and then Friday they'll take on Harlandale. But I'm Jared Lucky along here with Maury Stein, and I'd like to point out that this is an audio-only broadcast. I can't really help that. We've got some camera issues. I think it's something to do with some of the software, but we're going to get it sorted out for you as the season goes on. But it's an audio broadcast right now, and
we will do our best to paint you the picture in your mind.
Well, and
with our play-by-play.
Baseball's always been a radio game anyway. And so Medina Valley getting set to take on Southwest, and I'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups, and we'll start with the visiting Medina Valley Panthers. And they will lead it off with the right fielder, J.J. Gonzalez. Center fielder, Gavin Rips, will bat second. The 3 hitters, the shortstop, Aaron Tondry. Whit Joyce will catch and bat cleanup. Jaden Krieger will bat 5th, and he's on the hill tonight. The third baseman, Manny Ramirez, will bat 6th. 7-hitter is Tanner Garst playing second base. First baseman, Connor Dillard, will bat 8th. And the 9-hitter is the left fielder, Gavin Kanak. So again for the Panthers, the top 3, Gonzalez right, Rips center, Tondry short. Middle 3, Joyce catching, Krieger pitching, Ramirez third base. And the bottom 3, Garst at second, Dillard at first, and Kanak in left field. For the home Southwest Dragons, they will lead it off with Joe John Gonzalez playing left field. The pitcher, Brandon Castilleja, will bat second. Second baseman, Romeo Castillo, will bat third. The cleanup hitter is the catcher, Miguel Arias. Third baseman, Brandon Hall, will bat 5th. The 6th hitter is Troy Bowers. He's the DH. Right fielder, Nathan Fallon, will bat 7th. The 8th hitter is the first baseman, Joe Guzman. And batting 9th, the center fielder, Jathan Razzo. And the shortstop, Elijah Frausto, will be DH'd for here this evening. So again for Southwest, their top 3, Gonzalez left, Castilleja pitching, Castillo second base. Middle 3, Arias catching, Hall third base, Bowers the DH, and the bottom 3, Fallon in right, Guzman at first, and Razzo in center field with Frausto playing shortstop. Those are the lineups, and we are going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then we will come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in a moment.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with 0 down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Southwest. Coach is out getting the lineup cards, and we're ready to get this ball game going here in a few minutes. And they are going to go ahead and we'll see if they do the national anthem first or the starting lineups. They should do the starting lineups first. It is a two-man umpiring crew. It's 308 down the lines here, and it's 375 to straightaway center field, but you got to go up a little bit higher wall out there in center field. As I mentioned earlier, this is an audio-only broadcast. And the Panthers 12-3 on the season, and we'll see. There's some returning players from last year, some new names in the lineup for Medina Valley. Some players that I hadn't seen on the roster last season, and some names that stick out also that I remember from last year. Pitching tonight, Jaden Krieger, not somebody who I saw on the roster last year. We'll see him get going here this evening for the Panthers. The Panthers wearing their road orange jerseys, the orange sleeveless jerseys with the black sleeves. Black numbers and black letter Panthers on the front, and it is lined in white. They wear white pants as well with the black stripe down the side. Southwest in their home white jerseys, the pinstripe jerseys, black pinstripes on them. Says Dragons in green across the front. They wear black hats with the green S on the front, and the Panthers will wear black hats with the orange MV logo on the hat. And Maury, I like those old MV hats like that. I'm not a big fan of the white front like we see them wear sometimes at home. I like the black hat with the orange MV.
I still am fans of the flying MV.
Yeah, huh?
You know, the old.
Yeah, the old where it's tilted to
yep.
the side, kind of italicized letters
yes.
on it. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I like this look.
I do
like
too.
Just a regular black cap with the orange MV on it. Don't have to be fancy to be good.
No. And, baseball season's getting in full swing. Spring training's going on.
Have you watched any of the World
I haven't watched the World Baseball Classic. So I love baseball, and you know that. But it's gotten harder for me to watch as they change the rules more and more. I still watch it, but at the same time, it gets frustrating watching it. They put a runner at second base in extra innings, only play 7 innings for, double headers. Now they got a pitch clock.
Pitch clock, yeah.
And it's different for everybody. Like kids who grow up now, that's the norm for them. For me growing up, it was – I watched Nolan Ryan use Robin Ventura's head for a speed bag.
Yes.
That kind of thing happened. You don't see that anymore,
no.
The players threw 130 pitches, and that was normal in a ball game. Now you throw 70, and you're ready to get yanked. But we are going to go ahead and rise for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas. 268,000 square miles and then some. twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
We're back here at Dragon Stadium as we're ready to get this ball game started as Brandon Castilleja warms it up to his battery mate Miguel Arias. Right side of the Dragon infield, Joe Guzman and Romeo Castillo. On the left side, Elijah Frausto and Brandon Hall into their outfield. They'll have Jonathan Razzo in center. He's flanked in right by Nathan Falon and in left by Joe John Gonzalez. And we're ready to get going here for the Panthers. They'll start it off. It'll be J.J. Gonzalez, Gavin Rips, and then Aaron Tondry due up. So some speed at the top of the order. And then Aaron Tondry, who we know can hit the ball over the fence.
He was the Express News Player of the Week this week.
Yep.
He went 11 for 14 with the home run and quite a few runs batted in the tournament this weekend. So coming off of a hot weekend, let's see if he can keep it going tonight.
Yeah, where it matters here in district, you like to keep that bat alive. He had some big hits for the Panthers last season. Like to see him continue that here this year as we get into the brunt of district play. It's great to win tournaments. It's great to win all those ball games, and that gives you confidence, and you like where your team is, but you got to do it here in district because this is where it counts.
And, Jared, some heads up for the Panther fans in the softball game this afternoon. Medina Valley hosted McCullum and came away with a 10-9 victory, a walk-off, 2-out, 2 RBI double for Miss Nash in the extra inning, the bottom of the 8th inning. They put the Panthers in the win column 10-9. So a good job by Medina Valley of getting the win this afternoon.
And, that was a back-and-forth game. I think there was about 8 lead changes in that game, back and forth the whole time. As Gonzalez steps in here to face Castilleja, he is a right-hand pitcher who looks like he's going to pitch from the stretch the entire time here. And the first pitch of the ball game is on the way, and it's on the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Castilleja takes his time. The 0-1 on the way, and that's swung on and chopped foul in front of the plate. And it'll be 0-2 to Gonzalez.
Jared, this umpire behind the plate has been doing it a long time.
Yeah, I've seen him for a lot of years.
Oh, Coach Keller was here a long time, and he was here before Coach Keller even started coaching.
Yeah. Coach Keller's here tonight. I saw him come through.
Yes,
in the crowd. Ready for the 0-2. Swings and bounces one foul up the third base line, and Gonzalez stays alive, 0-2.
Also, a former Southwest coach is here tonight in the Medina Valley crowd, Mr. Glenn Sherhart.
Yep. Ready for another 0-2 to Gonzalez. Here it comes. Inside a ball, 1-2.
Good location, though, Jared, with that fastball. Good spot to miss.
No, it was, but one of the things we've seen from Castilleja so far is he's not hitting his spots because the catcher's been setting up away and those pitches have been inside.
Yeah, that one rode inside.
Yep. Ready for the 1-2. Swings and fouls it back to the screen to stay alive, and we'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. So a good at bat by Gonzalez here. He fell behind 0-2, but he's seen 5 pitches now. Keeping this bat going. That's what you want from your leadoff batter, is to make the pitcher work to get that first out. And really, you'd like to get on base, set the table for what's behind you.
Absolutely.
Right-hand batter waits, stands on top of the plate. Ready for the 1-2. Curveball swung on and hit in the air to left center field. Center fielder going back, still back. And he runs it down out in left center field. Good job out there by Jathan Razzo to make that catch. The ball was hit well, but good effort out there. He got a good jump on the ball.
Yes, he did. Caught that ball on the run. Ball carried a lot further than I thought it would, Jared.
Yep.
Had good pep. Little bit of a cool night, but whatever little breeze is blowing, it is blowing towards left field.
Yep. That'll bring up Gavin Rips. Rips waiting for the first pitch, and it's swung on and missed. A fastball up above the hands, and it's 0-1. Rips a right-hand batter with some speed. We saw he pinch ran a lot last year for the Panthers. The 0-1 on the way. Upstairs a ball. Good job by Rips to lay off. It looked like he wanted to swing at that one.
Well, that first pitch he offered at was a little high.
Ready for the 1-1. Castilleja ready. And there's a swing and a foul back out of play over to the right. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now on Rips. Nobody on, 1 out here. We're in the top of the first. Just underway. Overcast sky here tonight for the ball game. And Rip swings and lines one into left field for a base hit past a diving third baseman. And so a 1-out single for Gavin Rips, and there's 1 aboard for Aaron Tondry.
And Jared, with a 2-strike count, that was a lot of plate for a 1-2 count.
Yes.
Just like you said, he's missing his spots so far. Or he missed that spot, and Rips made him pay.
Well, and that's the thing. If he's going to miss, can you make him pay for missing? Take advantage.
Mr. Rips just did.
So he's at first with 1 away. It'll bring up Aaron Tondry, coming off that Player of the Week performance for the Express News, and the first pitch is fisted into foul territory, and it'll drop foul over by the Southwest dugout. And it's 0-1 to Tondry. So the Dragons use their first base dugout as their home dugout instead of the third base, which is kind of customary. But you see more and more big league teams using the first base dugout. Waiting for the 0-1. Catcher sets up away. Pitch on the way. Came in. Almost hit him. He called a foul ball.
Yeah, it went off his bat.
It went off the bat.
Rode in on his hands.
I think it actually hit the knob of the bat is what happened, and it's going to be 0-2. So
it caught the catcher in his thighs. He was set up way outside, and that ball rode inside. That's twice he's double-crossed his catcher.
Wait for the 0-2. Rips at first, 1 away. Castilleja comes set. Throw over, not close on Rips. He gets back in there safely. And it'll be 0-2. Tondry waits, ready for the 0-2. Called strike 3 at a pitch underneath the knees. And so Tondry down with a backwards K. And it'll bring up Whit Joyce. Joyce is senior. I've watched him play since he was a freshman on the varsity level here.
Committed to UTSA.
Yep. He's got a runner at first with 2 down here. Rips goes. Pitch was inside. Throw down is in time. Did he tag him? He did. And Rips will be caught stealing to end the inning. And the Panthers don't get anything out of that there. They end up going 1, 2, 3 in a sense. You got a fly out, a single, and a K, and a caught stealing, no runs. 1 hit, and they leave nobody on base, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back here to Southwest. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and Jaden Krieger is warming it up to his battery mate, Whit Joyce. Right side of the Panther infield, Connor Dillard and Tanner Garst. Left side, Aaron Tondry and Manny Ramirez. Into the Panther outfield, Gavin Rips is in center, flanked in right by J.J. Gonzalez, and in left by Gavin Kanak. For the Southwest Dragons, it'll be Joe John Gonzalez, Brandon Castilleja, and Romeo Castillo due up to start things off here.
You know, Jared, going back to that first half of the inning, I like the decision of sending Rips when you got a 1-strike count on your number 4 hitter. If you do get thrown out, you lead off. You know, you start off the next inning. But that was actually, he got a good jump on the pitcher. The catcher's the one who made that play because Gavin had a great jump.
Well, and the pitch was a fastball inside, and you know, it got to the catcher quickly. He was able to be rising as he threw it. You know, he made a good throw down there. And, yeah, like you said, the catcher made the play.
But usually on an 0-1 pitch, you're not going to throw it that much over the plate.
Right.
And he caught more of the plate than what he really wanted to.
Yep.
And that enabled the catcher to make a good throw down there.
Left-hand batter will lead things off, Joe John Gonzalez to face Krieger, right-hand pitcher. First pitch on the way is down and in for a ball with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Playing in at third a little bit, Jared.
Yep. Krieger, taller young man. That pitch comes down and in for ball 2. Looks like he can throw with a little bit of velocity there. He's got some movement to that fastball. There's a shot on the ground to short. Tondry up with it. Throws to first in time for the out, and there's one away.
You know, Krieger looks the part out there.
Yep.
You know, the body style of him, tall, lanky.
Now batting, number 16, Brandon Castilleja.
That'll bring up Brandon Castilleja. Right-hand batter, nobody on, 1 out. First pitch to him on the way is a strike over the outside corner. 2-seam fastball. Good movement. 0-1, swung on, lined into right center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. He came back with that same pitch, and Castilleja just went with it the other way, and a one-out single. It'll bring up Romeo Castillo, the second baseman. Left-hand batter will stand in, and they're going to courtesy run.
Romeo Castillo.
For the pitcher over there. As the left-hand batter will stand in. Krieger comes set high up in the face, and there's a strike over the outside corner with a fastball. 0-1. Ready for the 0-1, throw over to first. And the runner back in diving. I don't have a number. I don't think his number's on my roster. Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. There's a strike in there. 0-2. That one on the inside corner.
Great pitch there. The batter had no chance but to let that one go, Jared. That was great location.
Yep. Ready for the 0-2. Krieger comes set. Checks on the runner at first. Pitch on the way is chopped on the ground to short, and it goes through Tondry. That's going to go as an E6, and that was the case right there as he was trying to be too quick with it. His eyes went to second base before the ball got in his glove.
He was looking to see if he was going to have a play at second base or have to go to first because it was a slow ground ball. And like Jared said, his eyes were right at second base and not on the ball because that was a weakly hit ball.
Yeah, no, I don't think he had a double play there. Your out was at first. But he wanted to check and goes as an E6. First error of the ball game for the Panthers. And that'll bring up Miguel Arias with a runner at first and second now with one out. And there's a chopper to short. And it goes off Tondry and into left field. Now it's under the left fielder's glove. One run is scored. They wave the trailer. Missed the cutoff man. No throw to the plate.
Jared, that
and a
was
two-run score, and that was just not good baseball.
And Jared, that was a routine double play ball right there. It was a Sunday hop, and what distracted him is the runner got in front of him.
Yep.
And Thunder lost contact with the ball and just could not gather it. And wow.
And I'm sorry, that's got to be an E6 again.
So a runner at second now with the one out, but two runs across.
And the thing is, it's just errors. You know, it's the fielding. He's pitched well. The ball hasn't been hit hard.
No. With the exception of the base hit.
Yeah, and even that wasn't roped.
No, two routine ground balls. Panthers should have been out of this inning.
Both unearned runs. There's a curveball hit down the right field line. It's going to slice. Right fielder giving chase, but it'll go foul. And it's 0-1 to Brandon Hall. Hall, the third baseman for Southwest.
You know, now, Jared, is one of those times where this is a character builder right now. You got to see what kind of character your pitcher has to see if he can overcome that.
Yes.
Because he's pitched
great. Pitched well, yeah.
Panther should be in the dugout getting ready to bat in the second inning.
Yeah, with him throwing about 10 pitches. Ready for the 0-1. It's on the way. Strike called over the outside corner. Nice velocity on that fastball and good location right at the knees. Krieger from the stretch looks at the runner at second, comes set. Pitch on the way is a curveball that's upstairs, and it's 1-2. Runner still at second, one out, 2 runs in the inning. It's 2-0 Southwest early in the ball game. Both runs scored on errors. Looks the runner back to second. No throw issued. Krieger looks into Joyce for a sign. He's ready. Pitcher set. 1-2, swings and fouls it straight back into the screen, and we'll do it again at 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Waiting again on the 1-2. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Nice curveball, and he struck him out. First strikeout of the ball game for Krieger. And there's 2 down. It'll bring up Troy Bowers with 2 away and a runner still at second base.
Number 24, Troy Bowers.
It was a good pitch by Krieger.
Absolutely.
On the
Missed
outside
with the
corner.
previous curveball, but that one had some bite.
I think if he doesn't swing, he might get rung up anyway. And there's one for a strike in there, 0-1. Good pitch. Waiting on the 0-1, kicks and brings it. That curveball gets away from Joyce and goes to the backstop. It'll allow the runner to go to third. It goes a wild pitch because it was a curveball in the dirt. Yes.
Cardinal rule is that, as you always said, if it hits the dirt, that's pretty much on the pitcher.
Yep. And I think that one kind of bounced on the plate, which is why it took that high hop over Joyce. He didn't have a chance to block it. Here comes the 1-1 from the full windup with a runner at third, and he deals a strike over the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
Well, if you could live out there and get that call.
Yeah.
Beautiful location. Much of the chagrin of the coach at third. He didn't like that one.
Nope. 1-2 on the way. Swings and hits one on the ground, up the middle into center field for a base hit. An RBI single for Troy Bowers, and it's 3-0. Only the second hit of the inning. And that'll bring up Nathan Fallon. That was a case there of just hit them where they're not. Ball was hit on the ground. Second baseman.
It was a good job of hitting.
Yeah, it was. Throw over to first, not close. Krieger ready. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss with a fastball up over the hands, and it's 0-1. It's 20 pitches now for Krieger in the inning. Probably should have been in the dugout after about 10.
If that many.
Yeah. Couple of errors prolonged this inning, allowed the runs to score. There's a strike through there at the knees with a fastball, and it's 0-2. Waiting on the 0-2. Krieger comes set. Pitch on the way. Just missed off the outside corner. 1-2. Fillon, 7th man to bat in the inning. 3 runs in. Runner at first still. 2 away. Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Didn't bite on the curveball, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Krieger ready. Here it comes. Swings and fouls it back to the screen, and we'll do it again at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, a runner at first. Krieger's going to check the runner at first. Now he's set. 2-2. Swings and fouls it back up over the screen to the right side, and again, we'll do it at 2-2. Ready for the 2-2. Here it comes. Outside, and the count's full.
You know, Jared, this is a good at-bat right here because he had him 0-2, and he threw him 2 close pitches that he took, and they were off the plate. Now he's battled back to full count and fouled one off already.
Yeah, he's been fouling pitches off. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew him away with a fastball upstairs. And Krieger gets out of the inning, but the damage was done. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, but there were 2 big errors mixed in there that allowed those runs to score. And they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the 2nd inning. 3-0 Southwest leading. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with 0 down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome back here to Panther Baseball at Dragon Stadium as we go to the 2nd inning. 3-0 Medina Valley trailing Southwest. For the Panthers, it'll be Whit Joyce, Jaden Krieger, and Manny Ramirez due up. A couple of big errors in that first inning. Allowed 3 runs to push across. I'd like to remind everyone this is an audio-only broadcast. There's nothing I can do about that. But we'll have video for you in the games coming up, later on as we keep going through the year. The game Friday night will be on against Harlandale. And so Whit Joyce will stand in. He was batting when Rips was caught stealing to end the first inning. And so Joyce stands in, no count. First pitch to him is swung on, popped up high into shallow center field. Center fielder comes in. Razzo reaches up to make the catch. And there's 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 2nd inning.
And, Jared, I'm not sure if that game is going to be on the air Friday. It is an early game time, and I am not going to be able to get off.
Well, I thought Dwayne
early.
was going to be doing it. I thought he said he was.
Did not say for sure.
I got you. So it might not be. It might be.
I know the game.
Because it's spring break, so they're playing in the middle of the day.
I know the game tomorrow with the softball will not because that's a 10:30 start.
There's a curveball. Outside a ball, 1-0.
And that is against Southwest Legacy. They have no JV. That's therefore the 10:30 start in the morning. So
Jaden Krieger standing in, nobody on, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch to him. Started after it, he went around, and it's 1-1. So fastball low. Don't think he wanted to chase it, but nonetheless he went around. A ball and a strike. Krieger trying to help himself out here. Pitch on the way, outside corner, called strike, and it's 1-2. Good job by the catcher to frame that. Did a good job of pulling that back in over the corner. Ready for the 1-2. Castilleja quickly swing and a miss on a curveball. And there's 2 away. They'll bring up Manny Ramirez. Nobody on, 2 quick outs here in the inning.
Now batting, number 11, Manny Ramirez.
Right-hand batter, Ramirez waits. Pitch on the way. High, a ball, 1-0. Ramirez had some big at-bats for the Panthers last season as well. 1-0 to him is swung on and popped up out of play over to the right side.
Roger, is it just me, or is it hard to see that ball when it gets up in the sky?
It is. It's because of the color. So it's overcast here, and it's kind of a.
And the lights haven't taken full effect yet, and it's just kind of a, I don't know, like a
it's
dreary
almost like
day.
Yeah, it's like a sky, it's not sky blue. It's like really, it's like a powder blue colored sky almost. There's a swing and a line drive out in the right center field, but Razzo moving over to his left in center makes the catch, and a 1-2-3 inning. That ball was hit well, but nothing to show for it. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Southwest leading 3-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back here to Southwest. Medina Valley trailing the Dragons 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Joe Guzman, Jathan Razzo, and then up top with Joe John Gonzalez. 8-9 hitters due up. Jaden Krieger back out there to work. Did not pitch a bad first inning. None of those runs were earned. They were all unearned runs because of two errors mixed into that inning. We'll see if he can get back on track here facing the bottom of the order. Like to see him get a quick inning and get back in the dugout. He threw 27 pitches in that first inning.
First up for the Dragons, number 17, Joe Guzman.
We'll bring up Joe Guzman. Guzman will stand in, first baseman for Southwest. And the first pitch from Krieger is a curveball over the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. So if he can throw that for strikes, you can keep people off balance. Into the windup, the 0-1. Another breaking ball for a strike. 0-2 looked more like a slider that time, not as much downward break, a little more tilt to it.
But a great pitch.
Nonetheless, it's 0-2. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Another curveball, 3 straight curves, and he struck him out.
Nothing like seeing anything straight.
Yeah. That's 3 strikeouts now for Krieger, 2 in a row. Going back to that last inning, it'll bring up Jathan Razzo. Razzo, a left-hand hitter, center fielder. He's played well in center field tonight. He's made a couple of good plays already out there.
3 outs, I believe he's.
Yep, he has. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch on the way, and he hit him. Hit him in the back. Threw that pitch almost behind him.
Got him in the jersey in the back. As that went behind him.
Yeah. So that's the first free pass issued.
And, Jarrett, that hit by pitch is sponsored by Hazel Russell, your State Farm agent. As accidents do happen like that hit by pitch, Hazel Russell is there for you.
That'll bring up J.J. Gonzalez. Grounded out to short, his only time in. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's got a runner at first and 1 away. Razzo throws over and he's out. He picked him off over there at first base. He got him leaning. He was leaning towards second. I think he was going to go, and he picks him off over there. Big second out. And now there's nobody on with 2 away. We'll take that all day.
I was just going to point to, he's got a big lead. Wow.
So first pitch to Gonzalez is hit on the ground. Slow roller. Pitcher can't get there. Krieger, second baseman, gloves it over the first baseman's head, but that's going to go as an infield single.
Wow.
Because, well.
Nobody got it.
No, and when Krieger couldn't get there, the second baseman had not been charging, waited till it got past him, and then he tried to flip it with the glove, but he's just too fast going down the line.
I think even if the second baseman would have been able to grab it instead of just gloving it over there, I think he was still going to be safe.
Yeah, no, he wasn't going to get it.
That was just hit where nobody could get it. Unfortunate, because it was not hit good at all.
That'll bring up Castilleja. He's 1 for 1. Runner at first with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Curveball away, 1-0. Runner at first. There are 2 down in the inning. It's 3-0 Southwest as they put up a 3 in the bottom of the first. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes, and there's a swing and a foul back out of play on the fastball, and it's 1-1. Krieger checks on Gonzalez at first. Throw over, not close as he pushes Gonzalez back. Razzo being picked off over there. That's a big out now, especially after that little infield single. Ready for the 1-1. Called strike over the outside corner. Good fastball. And it's 1-2 now on Castilleja.
I'd like to see him bust something inside on him right here, Jared. Everything has been away.
Well, and the base hit he had earlier was with 2 strikes, and he went to right center field with it. Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball just missed outside, and it's 2-2.
Close pitch to take, but it was outside.
But like you said, he's just living right there on that outside corner. You'd like to see him come up and in, maybe, something right above the hands there. See if you can get him to chase.
Change the eye level, maybe, huh?
2-2. Thought about swinging and laid off that breaking ball low, and now the count's pushed full 3-2. So a payoff pitch upcoming. Gonzalez can get a head start at first. There's 2 away. Krieger. Pitch on the way, and he swings and hits one on the ground to second. Second baseman up with it, throws it to first for the out, and the side has been retired. They get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the 3rd inning. 3-0, Southwest leading Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
At the end of the 2nd inning, Dragons lead 3-0.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back to Southwest. As Castilleja warming it up for the Dragons. He has a 3-0 lead right now as we go to the 3rd. For the Panthers, it's going to be the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Tanner Garst, Connor Dillard, Gavin Knack. We'll see if they can get something going to turn it over here to the top of the order. Watching Castilleja pitch, he doesn't have anything special. He's not overpowering. He's not blowing people away. But the Panthers haven't been able to, and the couple of times they made good contact, they've hit it right at somebody.
Yeah, the center fielders made some great plays out there, moving.
Yep. So
on the ball.
You'd like to see if Medina Valley can maybe place something a little better. 1 hit through 2 innings here as Tanner Garst will stand in.
And that hit was erased via the caught stealing.
Yep. So he's faced the minimum through 2. As Garst stands in here. Castilleja from the stretch as he pitches the entire game, and there's a swing and a miss. Got a pitch over the outside corner. Oh, 1. Curveball misses low. 1-1. Good job by Garst not to chase that.
Yes, it was.
As that's been something Panther hitters have been doing, is chasing that curveball. Ready for the 1-1. There's a swing and a foul straight back on the fastball, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, Maury, I think one of the things Medina Valley, they're trying to be aggressive. They're trying to put the ball in play and get some people on base. You're trailing 3-0. I think you need to be a little more patient, work the count a little more, because he's kind of settled into the ball game.
Yeah,
he hasn't thrown many pitches. He's here in the 3rd inning. 1-2 on the way. Outside a ball, 2-2. That just missed, and the Southwest crowd wanted that call.
It was off.
Yeah, it was off the plate. Ready for the 2-2. Here it comes. Swings and hits one in the air, right center field. Hanging up a long time for Razzo, and he runs under it to make the catch, and there's 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. Fly out center field. That's becoming a popular thing here for the Panther hitters. As 4 of the 7 outs recorded have been fly out to center. It'll bring up Connor Dillard. Nobody on 1 out. Right-hand batter stands in. Castilleja ready. Comes set at the letters. Kicks and delivers. There's a big cut, came up empty.
Little behind that.
Yep. And you wonder if Castilleja, you wonder if he's kind of deceptive, if it's hard to pick up the ball out of his hand. Because he doesn't throw that hard, but they seem to be late on that fastball. There's a curveball. Fouled out a play over to the right, and it's 0-2.
On his delivery, he hides that ball behind his back, and his release is over the top. And it, like you say, it doesn't give you much time to pick up the spin and the rotation on that ball because of the way he hides it through his pitch. Maybe that's why he likes going from the stretch.
Yep.
So he don't stand in front of you and show you anything.
Waiting on the 0-2 to Dillard. Nobody on 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swings and lines one into center field. Razzo over, though, to his right and makes the catch for the out. Fly out to center field again, and there's 2 away. Another ball that was hit pretty well, just, right at Razzo. That'll bring up Gavin Kanak. Nobody on, 2 down. Kanak will stand in. Had some big at-bats for the Panthers last year. He came through in some big situations. Like to see him get something going here. 2-out rally. First pitch is a strike through there with a fastball, and it's 0-1. That's only 30 pitches, and we're 2 outs in the 2 2/3 inning. 0-1 swing and a miss at a fastball high, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to Kanak. Nobody on, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball, 1-2. Pretty good pitch. Good job by Kanak to lay off.
Absolutely, because that was a great pitch.
One, 2 on the way. Called strike 3 and a fastball right below the knees. That's twice he's rung up somebody right below the knees there. Backwards K. That's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game, and the Panthers go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Castillejas faced the minimum through 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Southwest as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Krieger warming it up for the Panthers. Back out there, trailing 3-0. Southwest had that 3-run first inning. Panthers with 2 gleaming errors out there. It's going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Dragons due up. Part of the order here, Castillo, Arias, and Hall. And so Romeo Castillo will stand in, left-handed hitter. Reached on an E6 his only time in. He's 0 for 1. Into the windup. First pitch is a swing and a miss on a curveball, and it's 0-1. Good pitch by Krieger. Had him out in front of it. Had him jumping out of his shoes to swing at that.
Oh, yeah.
0-1 on the way. There's a swing and a bouncer to second. Took a high hop. Good job over there at second base. Throws him out. As that ball took a very high hop over there
right
to Tanner Garst. Yeah, it hit right where the
or something.
Yeah, it hit where the grass and the dirt come together. But Garst made a good play. And there's one away.
Now batting number 3, Miguel Arias.
It'll bring up Miguel Arias. He reached on an E6 his only time in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch to him is swung on and fisted towards Garst at second again. He picks it up, throws to first for the out.
This is the inning that Krieger needed here, a quick inning right here.
Yeah, that's 3 pitches and 2 outs.
You know, it's okay to strike out every batter, but you need an inning like this to where you can get out of the inning with about 3 or 4 or 5 pitches at the most.
Well, now he needs to finish it off here and get out of it. It'll bring up Brandon Hall. Hall 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Struck out swinging his only time in. Nobody on, 2 down. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good job by Joyce to smother it. It's 1-0. Hall waits on the 1-0. Here it comes. Down and out of ball. 2-0.
What did this young man do his first at bat, Jerry?
Struck out swinging.
Struck out. He ended the first, correct? Nope.
No, that was Nathan Fallon, and he struck out to end the inning. That's high, a ball. 3-0 here to Brandon Hall. So you got 2 quick outs on 3 pitches, and now you've gone 3-0 to Hall. Pitch on the way. Swings on 3-0, and he fouls it back. There's nobody on and 2 outs, and you're taking hacks on 3-0. I mean, I know he's your 5-hitter, but still.
Well, that wasn't a really good pitch.
No, that was low. That was under the knee.
That was ball 4.
Yeah, and if he hits it, he's going to pound it straight into the ground. Ready for the 3-1. Here it comes. Ooh, just missed up and in. Ball 4. First walk issued by Krieger, and it'll bring up Troy Bauer. Bauer had an RBI single his only time in.
Now batting number 24, Troy Bowers.
Bowers will stand in, 1 for 1. Runner at first with 2 down. Krieger trying to get out of the inning here. Pitch on the way is outside with a curveball, 1-0. Waiting on the 1-0. Kicks and brings it. Swings and bounces one to short. Tondre up with it. Fires across to first for the out. And the side's been retired. And so they get no runs on no hits, a walk mixed in, and they leave one on base. 9-pitch inning for Krieger. He needed that. We'll go to the fourth, 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Southwest. As we go to the fourth inning, 3-0 Medina Valley trailing the Dragons. Castilleja warming things up. He will face the order for the second time here. Top of the order coming up for Medina Valley. It'll be J.J. Gonzalez, Gavin Rips, and then Aaron Tondre coming up to bat here. We'll see if the Panthers can do a little more damage the second time through.
See if they've learned anything.
Castilleja's faced the minimum through 3. The only hit was Gavin Rips, and he was caught stealing in that first inning.
First up for the Panthers, number 3, J.J. Gonzalez.
I'm going to look at who's winning that play-in game between Corpus Christi.
68-67, Corpus Christi with 27 seconds left is what I just saw.
Pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez, 0-1. Took a good rip, but came up empty.
No, actually
69-66 with a minute 37 to go. That pitch is out and out. Good job to lay off the breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gonzalez.
The winner gets a trip against Alabama.
And probably a good thumping, but you never know.
You never know.
Up and out of there, 2 balls and a strike. That's really the first time a Medina Valley hitter's been ahead in the count.
Absolutely.
Ready for the 2-1. Here it comes. Down low, 3 balls and a strike.
Any way we can get on.
Yeah, that's the first 3-ball count to a Panther hitter. Castilleja ready. Waiting on the 3-1. Here it comes. Swings and pops it up in foul territory. And it's going to get into the screen, and it'll be 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a payoff pitch upcoming here to Gonzalez. Waiting on the 3-2, here it comes. Swings and hits one on the ground to second. Second baseman up with it, throws to first for the out. And there's one away here in the top of the fourth. First ground ball out of the ball game for Castilleja. It'll bring up Gavin Rips. Rips singled to left field his only time in. He was later caught stealing.
Only base runner the Panthers have had.
Yep. Yeah, they've sat down 8 in a row since Rips is single, and that first pitch is down and out with a fastball, 1-0. Rips waits on the 1-0. Here it comes. Kicks and delivers. Bounces one foul up the third base line, and it's 1-1. We've seen the Panther hitters reach for those balls on the plate, reaching down to try to scoop them off of there. Waiting for the 1-0. Or the 1-1, rather. Scoreboard's got it wrong. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits one in the air to right field, and that's going to drop. Fair ball, and Rips is going to have a second single.
Good job of hitting.
Yep, just went with it the other way, hit it where they ain't.
That's what the Panthers needed.
And he's got the second hit of the ball game for Medina Valley. He's 2 for 2 now, and it'll bring up Aaron Tondry, who struck out looking his only time up, was rung up on a pitch just below the knees. Throw over to first, and he pushes Rips back in safely. Rips was caught stealing his last time up. Tondry waits. First pitch to him. Swings and rips one. Fair ball down the left field line. But with the play in front of him, Rips is going to have to stop at second base. A good job by the left fielder to get over to pick that ball up and not let it go down in the corner as they go station to station, but back-to-back singles for the Panthers. And there are runners at first and second now with one away. And here's your cleanup man, Whit Joyce.
Just go station to station. Get them one at a time.
Well, and Joyce flew out to center his only time in, a ball that he hit pretty well.
And maybe the Panthers have figured something out here, Jared, the second time through the lineup.
As they wait for catcher went out to talk to Castilleja. This is the first time there's been a runner at second base for the Panthers in the ball game. Right-hand batter waits. Castilleja checks, rips, pitch on the way. Popped it up foul, straight back out of play, and it's 0-1. That pitch was left up, and he tried to jump on it.
Well, it was where he wanted it.
Ready for the 0-1. Pitcher set. Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one into center. Razzo standing right there in his tracks. Rips, fakes tagging up, and he will stay at second base. So a fly out to center once again. Ball hit right on the screws, but right at Razzo in center. 6 putouts he's made in the ball game. And now there's 2 down. It'll bring up Jaden Krieger.
Jared, it was a good throw from center. Rips did a good job. The play was in front of him. It'll have been close at second, at third base. You don't want to make the third out at second.
You're in scoring position.
You're still in scoring, absolutely.
Yeah, and you got Krieger here with a chance to help his own cause out here. A base hit can get you a run. That pitch misses outside, ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swings and bounces one to third. Third baseman on a high hop. Tags out. Rips going to third. And the side has been retired. So the Panthers get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Welcome back here to Southwest as we go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-0 still. Dragons leading Medina Valley. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. It'll be Nathan Fillon, Joe Guzman, and Jathan Razzo coming to the plate. And Krieger, Krieger's pitched a good game out there for the Panthers. It was 2 errors that did the damage in that first inning. But since then, he's settled into the game nicely. He's pitched well, and we'll see if he can keep that going here against the bottom of the order. Throw down from Joyce, and Fillon will step in. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his only time in.
First up, number 10, Nathan Fillon.
As Fillon digs in, right-hand batter. Against Krieger, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt. It was a good pitch there by Krieger. Here's the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball, and it's 1-1. Wow. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball up and in. Fillon didn't have a prayer on that. I'd throw it there again. Krieger ready. Into the windup. Just missed outside, and it's 2-2. Just missed over the outside corner. Ready for the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew him away with a fastball. Forced strikeout by Krieger in the ball game. And there's one down here in the fourth. And it'll bring up Joe Guzman. He struck out his only time in. Threw him 3 straight curveballs that time in, and he missed all 3.
All 3, yes. and looked bad on all 3.
First pitch to Guzman on the way, and there's another curveball, and he swings and misses. Looked like he should have had a 9-iron out for that one.
What he needed is that one was right off the dirt.
0-1 on the way. Down. Oh, he called that a strike. That was right off the shoe tops with a fastball.
Well, and he was not expecting that fastball.
And it's 0-2.
Now what do you pitch him?
Oh, I'd throw him the curveball again. Off the plate away. Oh, he threw him a fastball up, and he fouled it to the right side.
On the inner part of the plate.
Yep.
Fooled us all. I was going to guess with you, take Uncle Charlie outside.
And there you go. A&M Corpus Christi won their play-in game. 75-71.
Way to go. Way to go.
0-2. Called strike 3. Right off the shoe tops. First backwards K for Krieger. That's 5 strikeouts in the ball game. And that will bring up Jathan Razzo.
Well,
he's called that all night, though.
I'm just saying, give your catcher credit. It hit him. He might have been set off a little outside the plate, but he never moved his mitt.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking, it was low.
Jaden hit his spot where he wanted it.
Yeah, no, I thought those 2 pitches were both low, but he's called that pitch all night long. There's a pitch down and in, ball 1. This is Jathan Razzo. Razzo was hit by a pitch his only time in. Then he was picked off of first base.
And the pitch hit him in the back.
Yeah.
It was thrown behind him.
There's a swing and a foul at the feet of the catcher, and it's a ball and a strike now to Razzo.
But he's done his damage tonight with his glove in center field.
Yeah. 6 putouts in center field. Ready for the 1-1. Curveball just missed outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tried to backdoor him with that one.
And the thing is the other 2 fielders have not had a play. All six flyouts have been to center field.
Half the outs.
There's a strike over the inside corner.
Half the outs he's retired of the Panther batters.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Razzo. Nobody on, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Krieger. And the 2-2. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts looking, and he strikes out the side here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the 5th. The Panthers need to reward him for keeping them in this ball game. The bats need to get to work. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Welcome back here to Southwest as we go to the 5th inning. 3-0, Southwest leading. They put up that 3 spot back in the first inning on 2 Medina Valley errors. Very costly errors for the Panthers as they've only managed to get 3 hits against Castilleja. 2 of those came in the last inning. They left both of those on base.
They just could not get a big hit.
Nope, and it's going to be your 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here. It'll be Manny Ramirez, Tanner Garst, and Connor Dillard coming up. All 3 of them flew out to center field their last time up. Castilleja ready to go. He's only thrown 46 pitches in the ball game. And there's a swing and a foul back out of play over to the right, and it's 0-1 to Ramirez. Both pitchers have settled into this ball game and have been playing well. Both have been pitching well in this ball game. Other than the 2 errors by the Panthers, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yes, it has.
0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. As Ramirez took a big hack but came up empty. He's in a hole, 0-2. Oh, 2 on the way. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. And there's 1 down, 4th strikeout for Castilleja. And that will bring up Tanner Garst. Garst flew out to center, his only time in. 0-for-1 in the ball game. Right-hand batter swings and bounces one up the middle. Shortstop plays it on 2 hops, throws it to first for the out, and there's 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th. And it'll bring up Connor Dillard. Dillard flew out to center, his only time in. He's 0-for-1.
Now batting, number 22, Connor Dillard.
Dillard waits. Nobody on. 2 down. Curveball drops in for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Up and out with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maury, that first curveball to Dillard, that's one that should have been hammered.
Yes.
That was a breaking ball that did not finish where he probably wanted it to, and there's a foul straight back to the screen in front of us.
Yeah,
and it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown many mistakes, but when he does, the Panthers haven't made him pay for it.
Exactly. Ready for the 1-2. Missed outside, 2-2. Good job by Dillard to watch that.
Yep, you could easily go chasing on that one.
Waiting on the 2-2. Trying to get a 2-out rally going here. If nothing else, get that 9 spot off so your top of the order leads off the next inning. But there's a swing and a miss on a fastball away. Strikes out Dillard. 5th strikeout of the ball game for Castilleja, and the Panthers go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, still 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Southwest as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Krieger warming it up. The throw goes down from Joyce. And it's going to be the top of the order to stand in for Southwest. It'll be J.J. Gonzalez, Brandon Castilleja, and Romeo Castillo. The 3 hitters due up here in the inning. Krieger coming off a inning where he struck out the side in the bottom of the 4th. He struck out 6 in the ball game. Gonzalez is 1 for 2. He's grounded out and had an infield single. Left-hand batter. First pitch on the way is a strike with a curveball, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a foul out of play down the third base line. 0-2. Gonzalez waits on the 0-2 pitch. Krieger into the windup, and there's a pitch just down low. He's rung players up on that pitch earlier in the ball game. I think it's just a little outside.
And I think Gonzalez was looking because he thought that could have been a strike.
Ready for the 1-2. Oh, that must have missed inside. Yeah.
That looked really good.
Yeah, Maury gave me a look like, you got to be kidding me, and yeah, he's right. Ready for the 2-2. Probably could have been rung up twice. That pitch comes inside. Now the count's run full, 3-2.
Wow.
Took 2 close pitches, and now he's going to get rewarded for it here with a payoff. Into the windup, here it comes, and there's a line drive into left. Left fielder takes 2 steps to the right, reaches up to make the catch, and there's 1 away.
That's the way that at-bat should have ended, with an out.
Yeah.
And not saying that because nothing against Gonzalez, but Krieger made 2 quality pitches where he should have been called out on the strikes.
Yeah, and that's the first fly ball out of the ball game.
I was going to ask you how many flyouts because I didn't remember many.
That's the first. That'll bring up Brandon Castilleja. He's 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out to second. He takes A strike over the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That pitch is down and out, 1-1.
Not that this umpire is calling a perfect balls and strikes game, but I like this where he's widening things out a little bit. I do not like it when they make you throw it into a coffee can.
No, I agree. Curveball called strike, 1-2.
Everything is made against the pitcher.
Yes.
Well, give him something.
And if you look at all the things that have changed over the years, it's all been to help the batter. There's a swing and a foul back.
Me and my brother talk about this a lot too. It's like you said, you're a baseball purist. I'm not as much, but my brother is. But pitching is supposed to win you ball games. Yep. You don't. People come now for offense. Us guys, we come for defense.
Shot on the ground to second. Garst throws to first for the out, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. And, Maury, going back to that, they talk now about wanting to make the game go quicker, but offense makes the game last longer.
Longer, exactly.
It's your defense and your pitching that's going to shorten the ball game.
Absolutely.
Not putting a pitch clock. Raise the mound back up 2 degrees like it used to be. Don't make the balls where they're going to pop and fly out of the ballpark. There's a strike through there, and it's 0-1.
No, I'm with you there. Don't get me wrong. I like the long ball too, but I like pitching.
I'd rather watch a 1-0 game than a 9-8 game any day. And there's a ball inside, 1-1 to Romeo Castillo, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game.
That might come from me having a uncle that was a good pitcher, brother that was a good pitcher, nephew that was a good pitcher. I like it.
Shot to Garst at second. He's up with it, throws him out, and again a 1-2-3 inning for Krieger. They need to do something for him because he's pitched his butt off in this ball game.
Can you say that?
I can say butt.
Okay.
He's pitched his butt off in this ball game. The 2 errors in the first inning are the reason the Panthers trail 3-0, and he could have mailed this in that inning and had it get out of hand, but he bared down.
Well, we'll see what kind of character we just seen it tonight.
Yeah, and the bats need to reward him for what he's done as they get no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. We'll go to the 6th, still 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back here to Southwest as we go to the top of the 6th inning, and it's going to be the 9-1-2 hitters for the Panthers coming up here, and you feel like if they're going to get something going, now's your chance here. Because you got 9-1-2, and then the heart of the order, you'd like to set the table for them here to get some kind of rally going.
Yeah, down to 6 outs.
Yep. You need to get at least something here.
How many pitches has this young man thrown? Not many.
No, 55.
Oh, he's in real good shape.
First pitch is swung on and fouled back over the screen, and it's 0-1. Kanak is 0 for 1. He struck out looking his only time in. He bats here leading off the top of the 6th. Panthers need a base runner. No free passes issued by Castilleja as he misses high, ball 1. No walks, no hit by pitches.
Not too many walks, period, by either pitcher. Just a hit by pitch.
No, Krieger walked 1. Yeah, one walk, one hit by pitch, and there's a swing and a foul back over the screen straight behind us.
Both pitchers have been in control of their pitching.
Yes. No, they've been around the strike zone. Yep. They've only fallen behind a couple of times. Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes to Kanak. Spit on that curveball in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Good job of laying off on that pitch. Panthers need some base runners.
Only had one runner in scoring position all night. There's a strike 3. Good pitch by Castilleja, and that's 6 strikeouts for him.
And, Jared, not that it had that much movement. It was just dead center.
Yeah, it was right down the middle. I think it fooled him. I think he was sitting breaking ball and just
on a curve.
Pumped him a fastball. Yep. That'll bring up Gonzalez at the top of the order. He's flown out to center and grounded out to second. He's 0 for 2. He's had 2 good at-bats. He's worked the count both times, just nothing to show for it here. Need to get him on base. And he takes high a ball, 1-0. Ready for the 1-0. Kicks and delivers. Swings and lines one into left. Left fielder backs up 3 steps and makes the catch for the out.
Jared, everything is just, that's hit hard. It's just right at him.
Yep. Adam balls, that's what they call them.
And that was a well-hit ball.
Yep. And some nights it's just tough luck like that. That's part of baseball. But unfortunately, it seems like when that happens, it happens to everybody. It's not just one here or there. It's everyone. Here's Rips. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Singled both times. Once to left, once to right. Nobody on, 2 down. Takes a ball, 1-0. It's nice to know someone other than Razzo can catch the ball in the outfield for Southwest. There's a strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
You go back to working away from him here with this pitch after that one was under the hands?
I don't know that he's hit 2 outside pitches, and there's one up the middle. Second baseman's going to get a play on it, though, and he throws to first for the out, and the side has been retired. So the Panthers go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Southwest. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports
at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville.
The
Get a
boosters
new
are always
Silverado
looking for
posted at
volunteers and new members.
$37,999.
The
Or lease a
MVP
Texas
boosters
edition for
raise funds to
$450 a month
support
with
the
zero down.
MVISD
All new
sports and
Equinoxes are
scholarship program.
$4,000 off, and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome back here to Southwest as Jaden Krieger warming it up for the Panthers here to pitch the bottom of the 6th. He trails 3-0, but he's pitched very well for Medina Valley in this ball game.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, he's on the hook right now for the loss, but those 3 runs, all unearned.
Well, and the Panthers
haven't hit the ball.
Helped him any at all at the
plate. No, not at all. No.
Ripson and Witt, I think, have the only 2 hits for the Panthers tonight, correct?
Yeah, 3 hits in the ball game, and Gavin Rips has 2 of them.
And Whit Joyce has the other one.
Yep.
Just hold them to right here. You got your, 4 or 5 hitters coming up next inning. So
yeah, and that's what's up right now. Miguel Arias, the cleanup hitter to the plate. First pitch to him is down and out with a breaking ball, ball 1. Arias in the ball game is 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and grounded out to second. Krieger just needs to keep pitching the way he has because this game needs to stay where it's at here.
Yes.
There's a swing and a miss at a fastball.
And like I said, the Panthers will bring up 4, 5, and 6. So.
Well, and that's your last chance. You're
Yep.
down to your last 3 outs.
But you got to keep it at this, 3-0.
Swinging a line drive single into center field for a base hit. Waited on the curveball and just poked it back up the middle.
Well, and this is the third time that they've seen
Krieger. Yep. Fourth hit of the ball game for Southwest. And it'll bring up Brandon Hall.
I'm not sure, Jared. It's not time to pull Krieger out of the game, but I'm not sure who would be the pitcher that would come in relief.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Coach Herb would choose to later on.
Well, he's got a pretty big bench over there.
Yes, he does.
When you look at it, he's got like 8 or 9 guys over there. Squares to bunt, bunts it in the air. Joyce dives for it but can't get there in foul territory.
What an effort.
And it's 0-1.
What an effort.
Yeah, good effort by Whit Joyce there to try to get to that ball.
And, I like the move by the Southwest coach. Try to get him in scoring position. Try to get you another run across the plate. And this is with his 5th hitter. So what? You're playing to win the game.
No balls and a strike. We'll see if he's still bunting here. He does square to bunt. Bunts it. Back to the pitcher. Krieger throws to first for the out.
That was his only play.
Yeah, and the sacrifice is good. It goes 1-3 for the putout. The runner goes to second.
Now batting, number 24, Troy.
And that's baseball, Jared. I don't care what number in the lineup you are.
Yeah.
Even if you're the 4th hitter, in this situation, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to move him over. There's now a base hit. You got 2 chances for a hit to get you an insurance run. Runner at second base with 1 out. Time asked for by Bowers, and the home plate umpire grants it. Bowers in the ball game is 1 for 2. He had an RBI single, and he grounded out to short. Had that single back in the first inning. Krieger checks the runner at second. Pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a high fly ball to center. Center fielder going back, still back on it at the wall. Reaches up, and he can't make the catch. The ball's up there. They're getting it back in. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's offline. Throw to third. Not going to be a throw to third. It's going to be an RBI double for Troy Bowers as that ball was hit very well, and the center fielder could not chase it down out there in left center field. He goes to third on the throw home, and there's a runner at third with 1 out, and it's 4-0 Southwest.
Wow. What an effort, though, by the center fielder. Rips went a long ways to get that ball, and it just out of reach. Wow, I thought he just made the play of the game right there.
Yeah, I did too. There's a swing and a miss on the fastball to Nathan Fillon, who struck out twice in the ball game. He's got a runner at third.
Jared, with the way the wind's blowing, if the wind wouldn't have been blowing, he would have caught up to that ball.
Yeah, because it was blowing it away from him.
Oh, come on. You called him that all
night. That's been
a
strike all night. Now it's a ball, 1-1.
Don't squeeze the pitcher now.
Especially with a runner at third. 1 out. You got a guy up that struck out twice. 1-1 on the way. Thought about it, laid off in time, 2-1.
I would check that swing.
Yeah, you got to at least ask. Although the umpire standing in second place. Or
I
second
don't know
base.
why he's standing at second when the play is at first.
Well, because the runner's at third.
Well, I know, but that's the home plate umpires.
There's a shot into left center field for a base hit, an RBI single for Fillon, and it's 5-0. So they've gotten to Krieger here in the 6th inning, and now Coach Herb's going to come out, and I think he's going to take the ball from Krieger here. We'll see what he does. He'll have the 8-hitter Joe Guzman coming up to the plate. And that is, I think, going to be it. We'll see who's that coming off the bench. Number 5.
That's Marty, I believe.
Ryan Marty, yep. So it's just going to be a straight switch, it looks like. Ryan Marty's going to come in to pitch. That's JJ's younger brother? No. No, this is his cousin.
That's Chad and Jennifer's son.
This is JJ's first cousin,
yes.
right? Yeah.
So do we want to give our sponsors a break?
Yeah,
here
we'll go ahead while
he
he warms it up. We'll take a break
okay.
and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Southwest as Ryan Marty has come on to pitch for the Panthers. Straight switch as Krieger leaves the ball game. Marty off the bench to pitch. Right-hand pitcher will step in here. He inherits a runner at first with 1 out. He'll be facing the 8-hitter Joe Guzman, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and he fouls one far out of play to the right side.
Marty's coming off of a complete game win this past weekend against Robstown in the tournament. So coming off of a good outing.
Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball gets through the wickets of Joyce and then allow the runner to move up 90 feet. It's a ball that goes as a pass ball. Not something you see Joyce have much of.
Nope, that's for sure. I was thinking the same thing.
Ball and a strike now and a runner at second. Marty from the stretch checks the runner at second. Pitch on the way, outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 2 runs in the inning. RBI double, RBI single, and there's a shot over the glove of the first baseman into right field. That's going to score the run. An RBI single for Guzman. And we've seen him be late all night long, and he finally got just in time enough to keep it fair down because he was late.
He was still late, but he wasn't late enough to not keep it down the first base line.
Now batting, number 2, Jathan Razzo.
That'll bring up Jathan Razzo. He's been hit by a pitch, and he struck out looking. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's also picked off a first. 6-0 lead now for Southwest. Squares to bunt, takes a ball, 1-0.
You know, Jared, this whole inning started with a base runner and the coach planned to just add a run on, and it's produced 3 runs.
Yep.
You know, playing the game of baseball the way it's supposed to be played.
Ready for the 1-0. Down and in a ball, 2-0.
And if you remember, like we said, one of the key at-bats where it had been 2 strikes on the batter, he squeezed him and didn't give him that pitch on the outside corner. Instead of a hitter's count, a pitcher's count, it turned into be a hitter's count. You say a pitch don't make a difference? It can. Strike call. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
He is totally.
No, he's changed the strike zone completely in this inning.
In this inning.
In this inning alone. He's been very consistent. Now, all of a sudden, the strike zone's about as big around as a Coke bottle.
Wow.
Squares to bunt, takes a strike, 3-1.
Jarrett, that was the same pitch.
Yeah. Oh,
one.
yeah.
No doubt. Hope that plane pulls up.
C5A flying over. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen. And it's 3-2.
That's the closest I've got to a plane in a long time, is the one that just flew over the stadium here.
Yeah, they fly those low here. It flew over when the game just started, going the opposite direction. Ready for the payoff. Kicks and delivers. Down low, and he walked him. So Marty issues the walk. That's a second walk to a Southwest player in the ball game. Runners at first and second. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Turn one over here. Get out of this inning.
This will be J.J. Gonzalez at the top of the order. 1 for 3. Grounded out. Had an infield single, and he flew out to center. A lot of speed in the batter's box here. First pitch to him is upstairs, a ball, 1-0. And Marty, he's been all around the strike zone, but he hasn't been able to find the strike zone consistently since coming into the ball game. Some of that could be the cooler weather. It has gotten cooler since game time. There's a strike over the outside corner. Sometimes that cooler weather, you don't get that feel for the ball in your hands as you would when it's warmer. 1-1 to Gonzalez. Left-hand batter waits from the right-hander Marty. Swing and fouls it back to the screen, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Gonzalez waits, ready for the 1-2. Marty comes set. Pitch on the way. He went. Called or swinging strike. They asked, or the home plate umpire didn't ask for the appeal, said he went through. First strikeout by Marty in the ball game. And it will bring up Brandon Castilleja.
He definitely went around on that one.
Yes. Now there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. The run that scored was charged to Krieger. He'll have 3 earned runs tonight, 3 unearned. You can close the book on him because the runners left are charged to Marty as that first pitch is fouled out of play. 0-1. Four hits and a walk in this inning has produced 3 runs. There's still runners at first and second, but 2 down here is Marty trying to end this inning, get it to the 7th, and see if the Panther bats can do something here tonight. Castilleja waits. Swings and lines, 1 at second. Garce makes the catch for the out. He's played well at second base tonight, and the side has been retired. But they do get 3 runs on 4 hits and a walk, and they leave 2 on base. And we will go to the 7th inning. Panthers got to get 6 to force this into a bottom of the 7th, or 7 to go ahead and try to win it in the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Southwest. As we go to the 7th inning, it's going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Panthers coming up. They're in a 6-0 hole. It'll be Aaron Tondry, Whit Joyce, and Jaden Krieger, but they're going to need everybody up here in the inning.
Yes, they are.
Tondry's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He struck out and singled. One of only 3 hits for the Panthers. Castilleja stays in to try to complete this ball game. We'll see if Tondry's seeing him for the 3rd time. These Panthers can get to him. He swings and rips one foul up the third base line, and it's 0-1. His last base hit was ripped just inside the line at third for a base hit. Tried to do the same thing there, and he's down in the count 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swings and fouls it back on a curveball, and it's no balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Tondry. Like to get the leadoff batter aboard here. Try to make him uncomfortable there. See if maybe they go to their bench. Ready for the 0-2. Called strike 3 over the outside corner.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit off the plate, but you just cannot take that pitch.
No. It's too close to take on an 0-2 count in this situation.
Your faith in the man behind the plate.
Especially after we saw him change the strike zone up a lot in this inning earlier. 1 out, it'll bring up Whit Joyce. He's flown out to center field twice. Nobody on, 1 out, and he swings and misses at a pitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Castilleja trying to finish off a complete game here. Shutout nonetheless. There's a swing and a high fly ball into left field. Left fielder coming over, and he reaches up and somehow
now without some drama
made the catch as he overran that and then had to reach back for the out, and there's 2 down.
Now batting number 15, Jaden Krieger.
It was only the 68th pitch for Castilleja in the ball game.
So the first at bat of the ball game for Ryan Marty.
So Marty will bat here. First plate appearance. And he takes outside a ball, 1-0. Nobody on, 2 down here. Panthers trail 6-0. Down to their last out, and he swings and hits one on the ground at third. Third baseman up with it, throws to first, and that is the ball game. Castilleja with a complete game shutout against the Panthers as Southwest wins it 6-0. Panthers go to 1-1 in district play, and we'll take a break and come back with the final totals. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
We're back here at Southwest as the Panthers drop this district ball game to Southwest 6-0. Final totals look like this for the Panthers: no runs on 3 hits. They commit 2 errors, and they were big ones in the first inning.
Put the Panthers in the hole early.
They left 2 on base, and the loss goes to Krieger. For Southwest, 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. The win to Castilleja, who pitched a complete game shutout on 71 pitches. And he pitched a good ball game. Yep. And, Medina Valley got 3 hits. 2 of them were to Gavin Rips.
The other was Tundra.
Yep, so. Tundra had the other hit. And, we got to pick a player of the game. I think you have to give it to Castilleja from the other team.
You got to give it to the young man who pitched the shutout.
Yeah, he pitched a great ball game. He had Medina Valley off balance all night. They
one runner in scoring position.
Yeah, all night. Yeah,
so,
they had a chance to get to him back in the 4th inning, and they couldn't get anything out of it. And so, he pitched a good ball game.
Absolutely, and the player of the game is sponsored by Travel by Design from Tanya Stiver. So, sure you would like to give it to a Medina Valley player, but the deserving player was the young man that was on the mound pitching for Southwest tonight.
Well, and if you want to talk about a Medina Valley player, Jaden Krieger could have mailed this game in the first inning.
Yes,
he got behind. His teammates kind of let him down in the field behind him. They had runners at first, and they still had runners on base with 1 out after those 3 runs scored. He bared down. He pitched a good game. They finally got to him in the 6th inning, but 3rd time through the order, he'd thrown a lot of pitches. They finally got to him, but he pitched a good ball game for Medina Valley. I mean, you can take something away from this loss as he pitched well for you.
Pitched well enough where he could have came away with the win.
Yes.
Just had no support at the plate for the Panthers.
Yep.
And, defense kind of let him down a little bit.
Yep.
But he could have pitched it in. He bowed his back and came back and threw good.
Well, he gave his team a chance to win the ball game, and that's all you ask for a starting pitcher, especially when you give up 3 runs in the first inning. To keep it 3-0 until the last inning is a pretty good feat. Unfortunately, the offense couldn't get anything going, and Castilleja pitched a great ball game.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can't take anything away from him. He pitched a great ball game.
Absolutely.
And, the Panthers just had no answer for him. And the Panthers will take on Harlandale on Friday night. Not sure if that game's going to be on or not, but
it depends.
It depends on if someone can do it.
I know I'm not going to be able to do it because it's an early start, and neither can you. Unfortunately, our jobs just do not let us
do that,
early. And the reason it is early is because it's spring break.
Right. Yeah, all the other games will be at 7 o'clock starts.
Right.
So, not sure if that'll be on or not, but they will take on Harlandale District play, a chance for the Panthers to bounce back, get back on the winning track in District. It's still a long way to go.
Absolutely.
You're 1-1. There's a lot of district left, a lot of season left. And, Medina Valley didn't play a bad ball game, but their offense just didn't get it done. They ran into a pitcher who pitched well tonight.
And their defense didn't get it done.
Yep. But, pitching-wise, gave their team a chance to win the ball game. They just couldn't get anything going. And so I'd like to take this chance to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As always, without you guys, it wouldn't be possible, and we really appreciate the sponsors being with us here. Softball, baseball, basketball, football, everything throughout the year. And so Panthers lose it 6-0 is your final score here tonight from Southwest. Panthers now 1-1 in district play. So for Maury Stein and the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time when Panther baseball